Pissed Off Penguins project. So far, this is what we've got. We got our cannon. We can shoot our bat tucks and press down arrow, drop 3 little batarangs and kill stuff. Let's make it so these guys have a little bit of animation when they die, though. Delete that one. Oops. Delete. Delete. We're going to modify this one. Let's go ahead and, before we start messing with him, go to our third layer where we have our batarang. We'll consider this our particle objects layer, I guess. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to import an image as plane. I'm going to make sure I have shadeless, alpha, and pre-multiply checked, and I'm going to choose this one called feather1 PNG. Rotate that on the x-axis, scale it down a little bit. Let's move it up out of the way here. Under physics, we're going to give it a rigid body, collision bounds of box. Although that's really not necessary, but we're going to do it anyway. That's it for right now. And then we're going to go back to our bad tucks here. Going to hit up arrow to make our logic editor here, or control up arrow over our logic editor to make it bigger, and to get rid of that side panel. We don't need it. Let's look at this edit object here. This is end object. This is where our bad guy dies. So let's label that death so that we know. It makes it easier to find as we add other stuff. Let's minimize this other stuff that we don't need right now. Okay. So when the bad tux is hit by any object with a property called tux, it will end, but we want it to also do some other things. So what we're going to do here is we're going to say edit object, and we're going to say add object, and we're going to add in that. So we'll scroll down here, feather1 PNG. We'll set its life relatively short. Let's do 50, see how that comes out. Now if we control down arrow and we look at this tux now, if we kill him, nothing happened. Oh, because we didn't connect this. That's something I commonly forget to do. Connect that. Now let's try again. Oh, should have dropped a batarang on him. Okay. We didn't see it because the feather was kind of sideways. I saw it a little bit. Let's make sure, did I say apply rotation and scale on that? Now let's have another try there. There we go. There is the feather. It just kind of fell there. Okay, let's choose that tux again. We have one feather. So basically, he's a bird. He's getting hit, and feathers are flying off. We're going to now say add, edit object, add, edit object, add, edit object. We'll make it have 4 feathers fly out. Now that feather just kind of sat there. And if we were to leave it like this, they would all just kind of sit there together and actually look just like one. But what we're going to do is we're going to add some angular velocity to it. We'll make this one 10. This one will make 15. This one will make 5. And this one down here will make -10. So they all have a little bit of variety to them, variance to them. And we also have to set the lifespan of them, or else they'll just stay there forever, and we don't want that. 50 seemed to be working good. So let's give this a try again. We saw 1 feather. Oh, okay. Once again, we forgot to, or I forgot to, add the object feather1. Same here and here. Otherwise, it's not adding anything. When the bird gets hit now, boom, he explodes into feathers. Okay, let's also add some sound to that. I just, before I record this video, I record my voice saying like ow or something like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add sound, connect this to here. We're going to say this is death sound. And let's open up death 1 here. Okay. And we're going to play to end. And let's see what that sounds like when he gets hit. Sounds like nothing. Maybe there's something wrong with my recording. Did I connect everything here? He dies. He should make that sound. Okay, let's try this. Maybe it's because it's down here at the bottom after the object has died. Let's just try moving it up to the top. So it's the first thing that happens when the bird gets hit. So I'm not really sure why it's not. Maybe there's something wrong with the way I saved the file. Well, we got the feathers. That's getting us somewhere. Play end, death wave. And I check if I click over here on the file itself, or hover over it, I have sound. This is one of those perplexing things. Is it a glitch or something I'm doing wrong? Or is it a glitch that I can work around? Okay, that's something I'm going to have to look into, because he should be making that ow sound when he... At least we got the feathers animated out there. And at this point we can Shift D him and clone him all over again. Hey, that was a pretty good shot. Yeah, got him. Oh, and it said level complete there. That's something we can look at right now, because I added certain more tuxes, and we have it set to appear after 3 are killed. So select that complete, level complete, or actually select our player. Number of bad birds, 5. Yeah. So we're moving along. I'll figure out why it's not playing that sound. And our tuxes, I think, have to die on collision with another bird. Otherwise, it's just too much bouncing around there. So actually, let's do that right now. We'll go here to our bat tux, since that's what we're working with. And actually, let's have a look at our bad tux here. Let's select all our bad tuxes, delete them, except for this one. Game property, bad tux 1, we'll call it. Now we'll go to our bat tux here, and under its properties, we're going to say if it has a collision with something, bad tux 1. I'm doing bad tux 1 just in case there's other types of bad tuxes we add later on that we don't want them to die on. So if it collides with that, well, then we're going to, what's this, track 2, okay. We're going to edit object, and we'll say death. And we're going to say end object. So now when our bat tux collides, our bat tux will die as well. That'll prevent some of that bouncing around we had going on. And we want to do the same thing for our other tux here. We're going to say property, or not property, collision with something with the property of bad tux 1. Connect that. Let's actually, this might actually also solve our other problem. We're going to say edit object here, connect that there, and we're going to say end object. Let's go back to our bat object here, and we're going to add in a sound here maybe. Not that it's going to really help us out. If it isn't working in the one place, I don't see why it would work in the other. Let's choose the sound death, play to end. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Go here, P. Nope, still not playing it. Let me try, just for fun, modifying that. Let's see. Blender, games, pissed off penguins, sounds, FFmpeg, input, death wave to death og. So I converted that. Let's see if using the og file, I mean I have other wave files I'm using, but let's see if maybe the rate or something we'll see. Nope, that didn't help at all. I'll have to play with that, but we're moving along. Thank you for watching. Please visit filmsbykris.com. That's Kris with a K, and I hope that you have a great day.